Maybe we just go through each of these, right? So let's create a quick roadmap. This roadmap title is going to be, I'm going to call it 2026 Kickstart the Project Roadmap in 2026. So we'll create that roadmap. Then if I jump into the roadmap, you'll see the roadmap is broken out into now, next, and future. Really just 3 different areas, and then complete if you complete a project. We don't want to be too detailed, right? We don't want to be too detailed in a roadmap. This is something that you could bring to an executive meeting if you're working with a client. You can say, here are the things we're working on now. Here's what we think we'll work on next. Probably need to prioritize these. And then here's what we have in the future, the ideas that we have that we might want to tackle. And so if I was going to add a project, very simply come in here and I can enter the project title, and we're going to call this one podcast. The short summary is get the podcast going. Okay, why are we doing it? We want some objectives here. Really, it's acquisition, getting a lot more people engaged and acquired in the artificially intelligent conversation ecosystem. So we can add more detail here if you wanted to. In fact, I could even pull that from a project document that I have as well. So I can come into Figma here and even pull the stuff that we've already written about the podcast, right? And so again, like very, very simply, you could write it yourself or you can bring things in as you see it. So right here, this is the artificially intelligent conversations. I'll just pull this whole thing, come into here, add that description. I'm going to be the owner of that, so I'll pick myself. It's pretty small. We've got everything set up already. We just need to get it kicked off. And so we're going to call it a t-shirt size small. Again, time horizon is now. And then if I had a brief, I could add a brief link to it. I do have a Figma that has a little bit more information. So I will add the Figma to that. So I'm going to copy the link and add the Figma link here. All right, so let's add the project. There it is. I'm the owner. Here's your Figma link. Here's the stuff we need to know. Here's the read-only part of it. And then if you wanted to edit it, you came in here. All right, so that's a roadmap item. I can now move that around if I wanted to. I could move it to the different places. But for now, right, that is your full roadmap management. So, other things that we have to do some more table conversations. And we're doing an event, so I put the event in next because there's a lot of planning that needs to go there to make sure we're doing that right. And then now I might add the table conversations because those are a pretty easy invite to get 10 people around a table. So that's how I would manage this roadmap. Future, I might have different ideas like merchandising. I might have Q2 event, Q3 event, Q4 event, each with their own roadmap items that might have things we have to do and want to check off from those events. All right, and that is roadmaps in